Guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Peace Osilama and you're welcome to my channel. This channel I make reviews about skincare. I give skincare tips, a lot of tips, and today I'll be doing something different. I'm going to be doing a storytelling video and also a makeup video. I'm not a makeup artist, but I actually can do a makeup on my face and it sits really pretty. So next video.
In this video, I'm going to tell you a story about how a guy tried to woo me, how I think this is what he does to different girls, a player and all of that, but I guess he got played. So I'm going to be doing like a light makeup tutorial because I do not like makeups and I don't, even if I want to put it, I make it very light. Heavy makeup makes me look really old. So I'm going to just start off because I'm not going to be using a primer. I have one because I would later go to the gym and I don't want this makeup to like last, so there's no need to waste it. So going in, I'm going to be using this Zikel foundation. My last video was how to turn your sunscreen to your shade. That's the video before this video. That's if you're seeing this video. A video before this. That's it. So you can just go and watch it after this video. So I'm going to be using this Zikel Pro Matte High Definition Foundation. And there's oil on my face, so I don't think there's a need to wet my... What's this called? I don't know. So now this is it. I am using O2 Hot Amber and I'm just going to be putting it on my face while I tell you guys the story. So, on a fateful day, I have my mirror. I just pray I'm not blocking. On a fateful day, I went to the mall to get something and then actually went to the market to get the stuff, but it wasn't available in the market. So I went to a store and like a very huge supermarket here where I stay. I'm not going to be disclosing where I stay so it doesn't look really crazy. So I went to this store to get this stuff. It wasn't really for me, it was for someone. And then going there, I actually saw it. I was really happy. So I went to the counter to pay. Going to the counter to pay, I noticed this guy looking at me. He looked at me in a way that I became so uncomfortable, and later on, I didn't see him anymore because he was paying his stuff while I was at his back. So I was really happy he left because he's kind of white, and I don't really like white guys. So, I purchased my stuff, paid with my credit card, with my debit card, and I left the supermarket. So, going out of the supermarket, I crossed the road to look for a tricycle because I don't have a car yet. And I checked for a tricycle. Most of them weren't going my way. And then this guy stopped. So he stopped and then he asked for my number. He was begging, blah, 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 blah. I know how girls do this stuff. They can actually give you their numbers, but they do not pick calls. So he was like, please, he needs my number and all of that. I was like, no problem. So he noticed that I wasn't really interested later on when he called me. So he had to do something. He was like, you seem really intelligent. And I work at this company, at a construction company. And then he wanted that they're actually recruiting people to help their company grow. And I'm a student. So I'm a student and then I was actually on break because I finished exams like a week before he met me. So I was like, wow, I would love to. Because they actually wanted me to... He actually said they wanted me to work as an influencer, talk about their company and a lot of things. And that's my field. I get my ring light and talk on YouTube mostly every time I don't really get paid. So I was ready to grab the opportunity. So I'm trying to blend this in very well. I had to put a little bit of foundation. You saw it. Because I don't want my face to look all messy. So he was like, come for an interview. No, he did not say come for an interview. He was like, my driver is coming, the company's driver is going to come pick you up and all of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, when he said that, he was like, what do I have that to help them work and all of that. Like if I don't really have plenty of the equipment, the company is going to get me equipment. And trust me, the company is a very big company here where I stay. I'm going to be using this Blend Pro Concealer by Adventure Makeup. So, the next day was, I think, on a Friday, and I was happy. I told my mom, at least I'm not going to be sitting at home because staying idle makes me really think. So we're both happy, and then that day, the next day, came to pick me, and I went for the interview and whatnot. But before that day, like that same day, he now started telling me that the reason why he actually stopped me was not really for the job, was because he likes me. And then he just started going really deep that this time he's not really focusing on relationship that is going to take forever. He wants something that is going to lead to marriage. I was like, red flag. Why would you just start talking about marriage very soon? When, like, the first day you met me, are you mad? Is that how they marry people in this world? So I was like, easy bro, I have a boyfriend. Even if I wasn't dating at that point. He was like that he's going to treat me a way. I was not like trying to make it basic and business. You are offering me a job, and that's why I'm talking to you. So I don't see a reason why we should date. And I was dating at that point too. So he was trying to be all nice. And then the type of job I took from them was not the one that I go there every time. It's only when they have work for me, I go there. I'm blending in my concealer that is highlighting my face. So, ladies and gentlemen, this guy was trying to force the relationship thing. But me being a smart girl, I told him to take it easy. And then he said he wants me to meet his parents. And trust me, this guy is super cute. But wait to concern me with fine boys. I'm already fine. I know what I want. And I've seen shiggy. I've seen a lot from relationships. So I wasn't going to settle for less or sweet words. So he said he wanted to introduce me to his parents, which he did. And then all of a sudden he was like, he doesn't want anybody close to me. And whatnot. Like after 3 days though. But me, I was like, me, I don't want to date. But him, he said he doesn't want to date, he wants to marry me. So, me, I said, he now started being too, how do I put it? He was just all over me. And then early in the morning, he comes to my place without letting me know. If I receive calls, he'd be like, who is that, who's calling you and all of that. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Who does that? After how many days of knowing someone, you just start to act like a stupid person. So I was really enjoying the groove. Because you know when someone gives you attention and all of that, but you don't really like the person. So, this crazy guy, later on, I told him, me, I'm a virgin. I told him I'm a virgin and I don't want anything sexual until eventually we get married. Since now in Nigeria, that's what guys used to woo girls to open their legs. So, I told him I'm a virgin, shall. And anything that he wants to do, he should do. Me, I'm not having sex till after marriage. And I'm not getting married to him, even if he was the one that God planned for me to get married to. I'm not getting married to him until after I'm done with school, because by next year I'll be done with school. And that if the relationship keeps going on. So, if you've met guys like this, please comment, because it was really funny. So he was like, he doesn't have a problem with me not having sex with him. I hope this mic is okay. He doesn't have a problem with me not having sex with him. And then he's okay because he really likes me for who I am. I'm really intelligent and this and this and that. I was like, oh, nice. Nothing you will see that will make me still have sex with you, because these guys just want coitus. So, ladies and gentlemen, it went on for the first week, second week. And then he would want to touch me. And I'm like, no. Because one thing leads to another. And I told you I'm not ready for this and all that. So one day he flared out. He was like, don't I like him? That I don't really see anything about liking him and all of that. I was like, come, be patient, because I don't really easily like people, except I just like you. I don't know if that makes sense. But people like him, I can't really easily trust them because I actually do not know him. So he made me talk to his dad and all of that. And then he was like, he has never dated a Nigerian because he's mixed. He was like, he has never dated a Nigerian before. And I was like, okay. And most times when we're together, people that call him are just work related. Girl has never called him in my presence and all of that. And meanwhile, I've never been to his house. We just hang out on my house. So I was like, okay, I was beginning to trust him and all of that. Until one day, a private number called him and a girl. And when he picked, it was a girl. And then immediately he ended the call. Being a smart girl, I just laughed and I was like, man. So, he was like, shouldn't worry, it was really nobody, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I wasn't really worried. So, me, I've been in relationships. And I know the whole tricks. I know how to play mine as well. And I cannot just get played. Except I just want to while away time too. So I was just acting all smart, and one day we went to get food, and I had never been to his house. We went to get food, and then he went down he went to order, and I was in the car. And trust me, ever since then he didn't let any guy talk to me or anything. So he went to order, and I was in the car, and then most times we stream music on YouTube. So When he went, I was like, ah. The man was saying, just go through the phone. I'm using this Zikel setting powder palette, yeah, to set my face. But before then, I'm going to try to just blend my face more, so that the powder sets in my face. I'm not a makeup artist, so don't tell me that everything I'm doing is wrong, because I actually do not care. So something said go through his phone. So he went to order, and I went to WhatsApp, and I saw mostly were work related messages, and I now went to WhatsApp calls. You get me? So going to WhatsApp calls, because most times we video call, like probably every time he calls me. So going there, I saw myself, video call, and I saw a girl called Helen. Normal call, she called, and I went to the chat. I searched Helen. Being a smart assistant, up to 2 minutes, like a minute, I did all this. So I searched Helen, and I went through the chat. So I went through the chat, and then she was sending him love messages and all of that, but he wasn't really replying. And I was like I was going to go through the top of that chat. So going to the top of that chat, he had cleared most of them. He had cleared most of the chats, and I was like, what's the meaning of this? Wow. I was like, what's the meaning of this? I was like, okay. I went to a place where he said, please don't block me. Eventually, this, that. And I was like, okay. Being a smart girl, what do you think is happening? Because this guy promised heaven and earth. He promised me heaven and earth, and he was doing some of them, but you know, some of the things he promised was just to get into my panties. And we girls need to be really, we need to be really, really smart. If not, you're going to get played all your life, and you're going to be having PTSD from all these useless relationships, because these guys are really evil. You might trust somebody now, you're not who you think they are, but who fucking cares? So basically, when I went through that chat, I sensed something. I was like, okay. So this guy tried to start playing mind games with me. He was not like, he doesn't really think that I like him, so he wants to stop seeing me even if the relationship is not defined and all of that. I was like, okay. Because I've seen a lot of those people, and then nothing shakes me anymore. I was like, I told you to be easy with me. Since you don't want to be patient for me to understand myself, then you can do whatever you want to do. The next minute, this guy comes back. I'm sorry for saying that. I didn't mean to say it. Trust me, I really love you. And I'm like, how do you love someone in how many days? Are you guys shitting me? How does it happen? How does it happen? So now I'm highlighting my face. I don't really know what it looks like though, because this. So when he now said something like he doesn't really understand me, because most times when he wants to check if I have emotions, I just show that I'm emotionless. That's when I knew that he was playing games, because I've met a lot of stupid people, and trust me, that's how they work. So I was just laughing. Like, this one doesn't know. So to cut the story short, this crazy guy, I didn't tell him I saw the chat. So all the stuff he was promising and then he was not doing, I still didn't tell him, this is what you promised and you're not doing it yet. So I just kept quiet and allowed him to fool himself. And me, sir, I know that I'm not opening my body for anything. If he's the one God has destined for me, or if he's the one God destined for me, then he should wait. That's what I had in my mind. So I hope you're seeing. So I was just open with him, playing, we're just joking. I watched him, but he was more of, if I really like him, then we should have sex. And I knew that there was a problem. That was when your girl started using him. I used him so much to my satisfaction, as foolish as he was. And I'm really sorry to insult someone like this, but he actually deserved it. So when he noticed that I was actually using him, he now made a scene so he created a scene one day, and then it was really funny because he just tried to start creating problems where there were no problem, to see if I'm going to be emotionally attached to him. And that's like a turn off to me, because I hate dramatic people. So that's what I noticed he was doing, and it was really crazy, because at that point in my life, I was not even okay. I didn't need anybody to add problems to my life. I don't like problems. Trust me, all girls like drama, but at that point in my life, I didn't want anything dramatic. So it was irritating to me that he was doing all this stuff at that particular time. And then he felt like it was going to draw me closer, but instead it was just pushing me away, and he noticed. So one day I was on my phone, and I do not Snapchat. Trust me, my Snapchat streaks, whatever they call it, is not more than 100, or it's less than 100, because I don't do it. I just use the filters when I get off the application. So someone, I think I uploaded a video on Snapchat. I just go there once in a while. I uploaded a video on on Snapchat, and someone commented "fine girl," but then he was checking my Instagram with, I'm using this color in the Zikel foundation, in the Zikel palette for the second shade. So when he was on my phone, a message entered. One guy was like, "Fine girl, long time," and trust me, I don't even know this person. So he was like, "Take your phone, your boyfriends are texting you." I was like, "No, don't do that, please, because you're full of trouble, and I'm not going to take any of that nonsense from you." He was like, "Oh, I'm rude, and then I should try to learn to be less rude, because he wants to spend the rest of his life with me." So it was really funny, because it was getting me depressed that someone was actually finding a future with me when I don't even know how my future is going to look like. So I don't like that pressure. So it made me start to feel somehow. And then I was like, okay. So he made a scene that day, and then later when he comes to apologize. So I just noticed that he was trying to bring up problems to see if I'm going to be getting emotionally attached to him. But me, I'm a grown-up girl, I know what I want. If some grown-up girls don't know what they want, I actually know what I want. And then that was not what I wanted. So I was just laughing at the whole stuff. And then later on, he said he wanted to meet my mom. So we start planning marriage. Don't judge anything about this makeup, because I told you, I don't know how to mix colors, but trust me, this is going to come out nice. This is going to come out nice. So I'm going to be using my concealer and this to create an arc. I don't know what people call this. So I'm going to do like this. Okay. So he was really pressed about the marriage stuff, and he said he wanted to see my mom. So me knowing that I was not ready for anything, I was like, yo, you have to take it easy, because I really want to be done with school, because that marriage stuff scares the hell out of me. Trust me. I don't want to make any mistake when spending the rest of my life with somebody, because together is a long time. So he was just trying to rush me, and he was going to go as far as paying my school stuff, so they just give me my certificate. And I was like, no, this is not what I want. It's just 1 year I have. Let me be done, because I started becoming scared that it's either this guy wants to use me for ritual or whatnot, because he was just coming in really very, very fast. So yeah. So he wanted to see my mom, so we started the marriage stuff. And me, I wasn't getting it alright, so I had to tell my mom that, see what's happening. She was like, hey, don't push me away. You know Nigerian mothers now. Don't push me away. You know, right now, this. Me, I was like, I'm a fine girl. I attract people every time. And I don't need to worry about stuff. It's not that I'm living like a wayward life. I'm still in my early 20s. So my mom was like, okay, since the guy wants to see her, that she might be willing to see him too. So I was like, okay. So every time he made sure that he was asking me, well, my mom, is she around? Is she home? I'd be like, no. So one day my phone was opened, and then he went through my this thing, and I'm using this palette. I think the gold, because I don't know what to use again. He collected my mom's number, and then he gave her a call that he wants to see my mom. Me, I didn't know anything about it, because I wasn't even aware he had her number. He collected it from my phone. So my mom later on came back that day and told me so person called her and was telling her he wants to see her to talk about marriage. So I was laughing. I was like, okay. So he said he was going to come home to my house that the next day evening to see my mom. I was like, okay. So he came to my house, and then he was coming to see my mom. He brought some stuff for her, and I was like, how nice. I don't know if this sits well though, but this is all I can do for my face, because I'm not a makeup artist. So he was trying everything possible for me to just know that, okay, he's really interested in me and whatnot. So he saw my mom that day. He was like, he wants to get married to me and all of that. And my mom was like, okay, but is he ready? He was like, yes, he's ready. I'm just one that's not ready. My mom was not like, yes, she's not ready, because she said she wants to be done with school and whatnot, whatnot. He was like, yes, he's ready to fasten the school process, and it's just for me to say yes. I was just looking at him. So they've taken the lights, and I don't know if they are going to bring it back early, but I'm going to be using this to wipe my face. Yeah. So don't even know where I stopped again. So he felt like after seeing my mom, it was going to be easy for me to just open my legs because he has done something nice. So me, I told him that I'm not still ready for sex. I told you, and I mean what I was saying, that it's only when we get married I'm going to have sex with him. Then he was like, I don't like him, that she just says so, that I don't like him, and all of that. I told him it's not like that. That's just how I am. So he was like, okay, he's ready to eat. So, oh my god, it just read the light again. So after that day, he was acting all irritated because now we're going to my brows. Like, he just wanted to pick up a fight. I knew, because that's why I knew that this guy just wanted to have sex. Then if you want to have sex with a girl, some girls want to have sex with you too. Why don't you tell her and stop lying and stop making it look like you want something serious? That's why I really get irritated by people. If you want to have sex, just say it. Why do you have to lie? Why do you have to just lie, then make the girl emotionally attached to you, and then if you want sex, just say it. So this stupid guy was just all over the place, and then he wanted to just us to fight most times, and then he was getting irritated, but still he was still trying his possible best to see if there are chances for him left. You know men now. So I was still telling him, no sir, anything that you're doing, just know that I'm not interested in sex. And for one day I never put my mind in any relationship with him yet, because I was not ready as well. I just knew that, okay, he wanted to get married to me, and then I just had this stuff that, okay, don't push him away, he might be the one for you. Maybe because you're a fine girl, most guys just want to sleep with you. And so me, I just felt like he was someone that had sense. So later on, he was still coming to see me, and I was still appreciating it, because we just sit outside my house, and mind you, I had never even gone to his house then still. So one day, since I'm getting to the end of this video, one day we went out to get something, and then one girl just approached him and was like, why haven't you been picking my calls? So you think you can do this with me and then do blah blah. It was so embarrassing. And then he was like, no, you can't do this now. And then me, I was already laughing because I knew maybe that girl was the Helen girl I saw on the chat and all of that. And then he just apologized to me, and then he took me to my house. So taking me to my house, I was like, you know what, I just need to go and rest my head. So when I came inside my house, I was already laughing, telling my mom, look at how he disgraced himself. And then he was like texting me, I wasn't replying, and he was like, he's sorry that this. And trust me, there's this baby I'm always seeing in his phone. And then one lady also, she's fine, but he said that's his sister, but it's a lie. I felt like that was a girl he got pregnant, and then maybe he doesn't treat her right now, and then they're not together. So this guy was lying heaven and earth. He was like, that's his cousin, the one that confronted him, that's his cousin, that he took money from her and he hasn't really paid her, so she has his location on, so she had to come and tell him to pay her back and all of that. I was laughing because I know it's not like true. It was really funny for me. So I told him, I was like, okay, she's your cousin, right? I believe you, but I want to ask you a few questions. And he was like, okay, he's listening. I was like, who is Helen? And this guy went mute for about an hour. He didn't reply the chat. I was like, just answer. He was like, can we meet and can we talk? I was like, why are you lying? You said you've never dated a Nigerian. Just answer me. We don't really need to meet and talk. He now started trying to be manipulative. If guys want to be manipulative, they will now start shouting and making it look like you are the crazy person. I was telling him we don't really need to meet and talk. Wait, you can just tell me over the phone. And he was like trying to shout and trying to be manipulative. I'm going to be using this bronzer glow getter. That's it at the back of here. So he was trying to shout. I was like, don't shout at me, because I actually hate when people shout at me. So he was like, no, he's not really trying to shout at me. He's just trying to make me understand, because I'm feeling like he's not being truthful to me. I was like, you're not being truthful to me. It's not that I'm thinking. And when you're ready to talk, you can just talk, because I'm not ready for this nonsense. And he was like, he's sorry that the girl is just his cousin. I was like, you're still lying. Why are you still lying? So he was like, okay, he's going to tell me the truth and blah 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 blah. But he still lied again, and I was getting irritated too. So I just told him that he should never call me in his life again and all of that. That he should just go and settle his problems and blah 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 blah. So this guy was like, that he won't spend the rest of his life with me, that it's me he wants, blah 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 blah. There are a lot of girls disturbing him, but I was like, you're not ready. It's me you want because you've not had sex with me. If you have sex with me now, you go to the next person and tell the next person the same stupid nonsense. So he was still patient, trying to be telling me shit and all of that I wasn't even buying the whole stuff he was saying, because I'm way smarter than that. So he was not like, he wants to talk to my mom. He's going to talk to my mom for the whole issue. So maybe if I don't really want to understand. I told my mom never to even try to pick his call again. My mom was actually laughing because she doesn't really even care about the whole stuff and that. So could you believe this guy came to my house the next morning? I was trying to break my window, telling me he wants to talk to me. I was like, I don't want to talk. My sister had to lie that I wasn't even home as early as 7. That was how bad it was. Now I'm glowing. So now I'm going to my lip. I'm going to be doing something really simple for my lip. First of all, I'm going to be lining it with this. So that was how he kept on disturbing me. And I already told him that he should forget about me, because I easily get tired of people. Don't forget about me and just focus on his life. But I don't even want the job anymore. And he was like, he can't do that. He can't breathe without me, please. I shouldn't leave him. I was like, Lorilla. So that's what he was doing consistently for a week. So I went out with my friend one day, and then basically a girl, because I have a lot of female friends. So I went out with one of them, and then we saw him with another girl. It was really crazy because this guy had called me not long ago, still trying to beg me. You are begging me and you're taking another girl out. How do you guys do this stuff? So it was really funny because I just passed and I was laughing. Do you know this guy was still with the girl and still calling me that the girl is his cousin again? I was like, wow, what an extended family. We have lots of cousins. And then he was like, he just wants to talk to me, that she just giving me listening ears and all of that. I was like, I'm not ready for that. In fact, I'm in a relationship already. Don't worry about me. Just worry about yourself. He kept on begging. Till he couldn't beg no more. He calls me frequently. I do not pick his calls and all. I do not pick his calls. But this is a story, a real life story. This guy just wanted to sleep with me. But he had the audacity to come and meet my mom and tell my mom he wants to get married. Like this had length that guys can go nowadays. So that guy is making you feel special. He's just going to sleep with you and leave you. So now I'm going to be doing the finished look for this makeup, and then you guys rate it. Tell me if you've had this kind of experience before. And yeah, this makeup is gonna look good. I'm going to just be taking the dark chocolate matte powder. I think this one is the definer. I don't know. I'm just trying to define my nose area. Don't worry, I'm going to pass for a makeup artist. Because, trust me, this makeup is okay. And if you want skincare tips about a lot of things, I could recommend for you. Just leave a comment down the comment section. So I'm now going to take in this eyeliner. The name is Hang Fang. I don't really waste my money on makeup because I waste my money, not like wasting. I buy a lot of skincare products. So my skin looks really good. I don't really have to do makeup. So I buy any products. Okay, this is okay. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Why is it drying on time? Yay! So this is what it looks like. And you all know how much I like glossy lips. Like, I love my makeup. Anything I do, I just like to make my lips really glossy. So that's going to be the after look for my lips. And then I'm done with it. So I'm going to just show you what I look like after, because this video is a lot long. I think I might be cutting some parts safe.
So this is the after look of my makeup. This is it with the ring light on, and this is it with the ring light off. My face doesn't look white, don't worry, but I'm not a makeup artist and all of that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and then maybe probably I'll be making videos like this, but I do more about skincare. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. Bye.